Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking on Reviews, playing with his hair, as always. Doing a New Year's Eve live stream here. Playing some Assassin's Creed, got nothing going on, had to work late. New comics did not come today, so... And after reading some of these books, I didn't really know how to review them. I will still be reviewing Batman Last Night on Earth, but Red Mother. I got this book called Red Mother. This book is pretty interesting. Hey Desi, how's it going? I don't really know how to recommend it. I guess it's a horror comic. So far, it's just about a girl who gets her eye ripped out by something and kills her boyfriend. I read Batman 85. I don't even want to review it. It sucked. The last 2 pages by James Tynion made me think, oh, Batman's going to be good in about 2 weeks. Actually, I think it comes out, what is it, next week? And I haven't read Doomsday Clock, but the final issue of Doomsday Clock, but let's just say that I'm collecting it just to be a collector, because I'm not getting it. I read Watchmen several times and I like it a lot, but Doomsday Clock really just it's not doing it for me. I don't know what it is. It's me. It's my own personal taste. But how are you, Desiree? I'm just playing. I picked Assassin's Creed because I can talk and play at the same time. And I figured I'd put my face up this time. Yeah, I know. I completely agree. Trying to keep awake because New Year's torturing myself writing down the 400 Pokemon in the new Pokemon game so I can see what I'm missing. Wow. Well, that's one way. That's one way to do it. I just worked. Let's see. I got up. I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go donate plasma, and then went to work till 8:30 tonight. And so I came home and ate dinner, and that just about did me in. So now I've got some cheddar jack cheese, some Breton crackers, and some roast beef slices. And I'm making my own little snack Lunchables. Oh my god, that's crunchy. Hey Paul, how's it going, man? I got a mouthful of cheese and crackers. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay. So whatever anybody wants to talk about or whatever, man. I really didn't know what else to play tonight. I thought about playing Resident Evil 7. Thought about playing Kingdom Hearts. And then I was like, man, I want to be able to talk if people want to talk about stuff. Seeing as how it's 2019. I am doing a Friday live stream. We're going to be talking about the best of 2019. Everybody else is doing their list and everything, and I guess they have all the time in the world to do that, but I don't. I have a hard time remembering, half the shit that's going on. I mean, I can tell you right now, my favorite movie of the year is probably Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I mean, Avengers Endgame was fantastic, but yeah, that's what I'm saying right here. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, man, I think it's my favorite of the year. It's hard for me for anything to beat a Tarantino movie for me when it comes out. Although The Irishman, Marriage Story, Avengers Endgame is like, look, the nerd in me, it's the thing that I love. I love, love, love. But the thing that I loved, like in my movie loving heart, it was Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's just hands down, hands down. Um, what's the worst? Boy, did Captain Marvel come out this year? No, I don't think it was Captain Marvel though. Dark Phoenix was pretty fucking bad. Trying to think of everything I saw this year. Because I actually didn't see that many movies. Um, I looked through the list of stuff that came out, and I was just pretty disappointed that I didn't see that many movies. I can pull up my IMDb on one of my tablets here, and as I fight with my tablet. Um, Desiree says, I haven't seen too many movies this year, and I'm kind of weird because as much as I'll nitpick a movie, I would still will heavily recommend them. Like, I I need to look this up because I did before, and I remember Gino and I's list. Um, I tried watching Detective Pikachu the other day because it's on HBO, and I tried to do what Gino does, which is go in and just try to watch a movie that might not be for you. And I never got into Pokemon, but I saw the trailer and I thought that the visuals looked pretty interesting, and I liked the character. I liked the way Pokemon looked in the movie, but I couldn't get past the first half hour of that movie before I turned it off. I just couldn't do it. I was just like, oh God, oh my God, did I not like that movie? Um, Ryan Reynolds just, look, not every. I did not like Six Underground. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, but I don't like Michael Bay. So I mean, I was almost built to hate that movie, but I tried. Again, I tried to watch it, and I couldn't get past, like, after the first. I don't want to spoil anything from that movie, but about the first 40 minutes or so of that movie, I stopped. I just couldn't do it anymore. Um, Other bad stuff this year. You know what I'm watching right now that's not good for me, but I watch anyway because I know it's just not really good television or anything. But I'm watching You season 2 on Netflix. I saw season 1, and I don't I like Penn Badgley as the bad guy that thinks he's a good person in that show, and so I'm watching season 2, and it's just not. Really it's CW if they could do, sex and say fucking cunt. Um, but for some reason I can't not watch it. For me, that's like watching the Kardashians, and it's not good. It's not good, but I just can't not watch it. Desiree says Detective Pikachu was cute. It fit the Pokemon world. I wish it was closer to the game, though. Pikachu sounded like a chain smoking grizzled uh, detective. Um, Oh, and you know what? Your comments come up better on my computer, so you really liked Us, but man, was it flawed. See, that's the thing about Us. So I was thinking about that. Because I tried watching it on HBO again. I sound like a shill for HBO, but I tried watching it a second time after the first time I watched it and reviewed it, and I just I just can't with that either. There's too many things where you just gotta go with it. Just go with it. But I can't. Because there's just too many unanswered questions. There's too many variables that I'm just like, none of this makes sense. None of this makes sense. This is just batshit crazy without any, like, for just batshit crazy's sake. And if they had been able to somehow explain, I'm gonna turn down the volume in the game a little bit. If they could have just explained more of it. to me. I would have loved it more. I would have liked it more because I thought the performances and everything were really good. And who doesn't want to see Tim Heidecker get killed in a movie? Well, I think Tim and Eric has some great moments. Tim Heidecker, yeah, he's definitely an acquired taste, and so when he got killed in that movie, I was all for it. But it just the whole thing with Hands Across America and everything just seems so like not explained. Why? What? Like, where did these people come from? All this stuff just. I'm taking this fucker down. I'm not gonna let this guy hit me even once. Battle Angel, I think I need to see again. I tried watching Hellboy, but I don't know why I stopped watching Hellboy. I thought, oh, I remember why I stopped watching Hellboy. The CGI was so bad in that. The writing just didn't seem that great. Although I thought that they were really trying and going for it, but the overall product failed. Ready or Not was amazing. I loved Ready or Not. You wanted to actually explain less, Desiree, because they gave enough info that made you want answers, whereas if they said less, I just didn't understand, like why it wasn't how it was just not just like a bloodbath down there. Like, they were eating rabbits, right? They were down there eating rabbits. And it's like, well, why aren't there just rabbit corpses everywhere and bones and just, why, like, look at this guy's just chilling. Oh, this guy's like he's like another level killer. Oh shit. I can't touch this guy. Look at him. Oh shit. I bit off more than I could chew. Look at that. Even his wolf like took me down. I think he just shot his wolf. Shit. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Yeah, I better get away from these people. See, I like a lot of I like mystery, but I just don't know. Like, I just don't know. I needed something. I needed something there, but that's, like a movie like Hereditary. It was another really good movie that I hate. Like, I can't do that movie because it's just so down. Yeah, how were they able to do that? Yeah, that's a really good point. Like, how were they able to mobilize on such a massive scale if they're at the mercy of the actions of the people they're tethered to? Yeah, exactly. If they have to do what the other person is doing, okay, so she somehow was able to, because she was not one of them, right? She was one of us when she went down there. And it took her all this time, like, like what the kid did to the other kid, like, they were able to make them do things, right? Didn't the one kid, like, back up into the fire or something because he backed up? And it's like, well, then how come the rules don't always apply? I don't know. I just thought that it was one of those movies that started, like, with a really great idea, and then they didn't have anything else. They didn't have, like, it just is batshit. I'll say that. It's batshit crazy. And normally I would just be all for it, but I just, you know what? The reason I can't give it a pass is because it insists. It's like it feels like it's insisting upon itself to
Down on
like
your luck?
you're just
Have
gonna
I
have
got a
to get over
solution
the
for
fact
you?
that you don't get it. And I'm like, oh fuck, I don't like it when somebody like when I feel like because that's what I heard from a lot of people, right? It's just go, just hey man, like, and it's
Down
like,
on your
no
luck?
man.
Have I got a
Sometimes,
solution for you?
just personally speaking, I want a few things explained to me. You explain a few things to me, and then I
Down
can
on
go,
your luck?
okay.
Have I got a solution for
Um,
you?
but on the other hand, I do get what you're saying, Desiree, about saying too much. Like maybe they really shouldn't.
Down on your luck?
Uh,
Have I got a solution
uh,
for you?
maybe they shouldn't have said anything really. Um,
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
all right.
Down on your luck?
What's all this about?
It's about advance.
Danger. I never back down from a challenge.
Then step right up and put your drachmi where your mouth is.
Search New Year's
For
life.
this kind of opportunity doesn't come around every day.
Tell me more.
Secrecy is key, Mistios. We can't just have anyone knowing there's a fortune to be found.
But like I don't know, like I'm gonna
Has a
pull up like
price.
worst movies
Pay
of
up, and I'll
2019 and
give
see
you a
if I
tablet with everything you need to know.
Here we go. Worst movies of 2019. Well,
Here you go.
I don't know
Here
if
you are. This tablet will lead you directly
if Star
to
Wars was any
untold
good because
riches.
I didn't
What? Just tell me where.
The tablet reveals all.
What does that even mean?
I didn't see it.
Just look at the tablet and follow the directions.
And I didn't, like all these movies
My
I'm
work
looking at, I'm
here
like
is
I didn't
done.
even bother because
Off the
I to
east
me they were
coast of
already gonna be
Kiev
bad.
and Verkofti Island. Your reward
Uh,
awaits.
Down on your luck? Have I got a solution for you?
But I'm looking at the stuff like I didn't see Rambo. I didn't see Jacob's Ladder, which that's just they shouldn't even make a sequel of that or a reboot of that. The
Have I got a
Goldfinch,
solution for
didn't
you?
see that. Didn't see The Upside. Didn't see The Lion King. Didn't see The Haunting of Sharon Tate. Didn't see The Replicas. Didn't see The Fanatic. Like
Down
it's
on
hard for
your
me to
luck?
say like what's
Have
the
I got a
worst
solution
movie
for you?
because uh all right. Because so many times like I'll see a trailer and I'll just go nope. So I pretty much just go see movies that I think I'm gonna like because unlike other reviewers, again, like I don't want to keep bringing Gino up, but like he gets paid to do it, and so he feels an obligation to review everything, while I'm not getting paid. So I don't have all the time in the world to see every movie. So if I don't, for me, like the worst movie is like the movie that I chose to go see because like I knew Dark Phoenix was gonna be bad, and I saw it anyway, and I don't know why. Uh, Cats will definitely be on there if I were to ever watch it. Um, you still kind of want to see it, morbid curiosity. Yeah, look, again, if it's on like some sort of streaming service or something, like it sounds like something that'll be on HBO in like a while. Um, I'll check it out. You know what I mean? But I can't with that movie. And we both know we both didn't see Joker. I know you and me both, Desiree, did not see Joker. Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking about Cats either. The treasure is on the Diakata Island east of Cytheria. I'm assuming that that's that. Princess Sky says hi, Lehigh. How are you, Princess Sky? How was your New Year's going? But I'm looking at this stuff and I'm just like I can't think of like will you ever see Joker, Desiree? Because see, I don't plan on ever seeing it. And I already had like there's like it's almost impossible to get away from spoilers now for that movie. So I already know like what happens. So it's kind of like, do I even need to see it at this point? Like, I know Joaquin Phoenix is, I know that he's going to be good in it, but I also know that he was good in that movie, The Master, and once I saw that once, I was like, nah, no more of that. But the Joker, man, I don't think I'm actively that's like Star Wars for me. Like I'm actively avoiding that movie, and not because it won't be good, just because it's one of those things where I don't want it tainting my image of the Joker.
Found
Like
it.
for everybody that's not a comic book fan, maybe that's, like there's people out there that just want to go, I want to know where the Joker came from, but this isn't like, I don't even think this is canon, right? This is like an Elseworld story. What level do I need to be? I'm at the right level to fight it. I'm just the style that's.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh Christ, not a crutch. Always got to take out the guy with the poison. I just threw the torch at the guy. Dang man, kick me. Yeah, so I can fight the Cyclops I think anytime, but the way that sucker fights and this late in the day, would be watching me fight a Cyclops all night. I need to do something like fight the Cyclops on a full night's sleep, get up and like have that be the first thing I do. For some reason, I seem to be really good at games that were, if I was stuck on something the night before, if I go to bed and get a good night's sleep, I'll come back in the morning and just nail it. Cats should have just been fully animated with like cats that look like cats. Probably wouldn't have thrown people off as much. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why can't there just be an animated cats movie? I just got this like comment from somebody watching Doom Patrol who says, honestly, if you're gonna say the show has bad dialogue because swearing, you're just being a pretentious nitpicker. No, it's because I don't like the dialogue, you fucking cunt. There's some swearing for you. And no, and it also, Doom Patrol isn't written well, okay? It's not like Shakespeare in the Park, okay? It doesn't have to be. Wow. People just watching random videos of mine today.
Empty? I'm going to snap that man's neck in two.
Ah, damn it, I thought I could get out of the way. Pretentious nitpicker. Wow. And then here's the thing. I don't even dislike Doom Patrol, and this guy's coming at me like that. That's hilarious. They're all coming out of the woodwork tonight that it's New Year's. I'm sure that there's a lot more musicals coming. Yeah, see, like I agree with you, Paul. Doom Patrol is good. The writing is bad. The actual dialogue is bad. It is Greg Berlanti getting the permission to cuss. And there's hardly any substance to it. It gets drowned out. Any good dialogue gets drowned out by swearing, and it's swearing for swearing's sake, and I'm not being a pretentious nitpicker because I swear all the time. In fact, I love when people like these morons who just hear what they want to hear. When you tell people, I swear all the time. I swear, I'm a big cusser. But when I'm watching something and it's the cussing doesn't add to it, if the characters just cuss because reasons, it drags the story down when you've got these amazing ideas. Doom Patrol has some of the most imaginative story ideas I've seen all year. It's just undercut by bad writing. You're taking a break from your Star Wars The Clone Wars binge today. It's pretty good, but it is a lot. Dang, this is pretty damn bleak.
What's going on? The chest was empty.
Inconceivable. Maybe you don't know how to read
Inconceivable.
a tablet? I guarantee you there's something inside.
How can you be so sure?
After.
Because
Never saw
I'm
it.
the one
I'm
who
looking
put
through
it
this
there.
list. Tyler Perry's. Yep, wouldn't have seen it.
Malaka.
The Kitchen.
No.
Didn't see it. I heard Gino's review. Playing with Fire. Don't need to see that. Saw like no safe spaces. No. So I guess I'd have to say the best way for me to put like what Harley Quinn has a lot of cussing, and I stopped watching after. I don't even think I watched the second episode. I let Gino just like cover that, man. I'm like I'm not interested. Again, DC just needs to try to develop good stories and get some better writers on their shows. But they're going for the demographic of 14-year-old kids, man. They just want to hear cussing and they got some good, they still got good stuff on there. They got a lot of good classic stuff, But as far as like worst movies, I can only really go by you don't like how DC is trying to be hip with the kids. Yeah, DC and Marvel both have some major issues to work through, and right now, with like Disney Plus being like the home for Marvel TV shows, right now, their stuff is just gonna be. Their problem is their stuff is too friendly for everyone, and the good stuff will still be on Hulu hopefully, and DC is just trying to like get like just 14-year-old boys, man, and girls that want to watch Harley Quinn. Be a superhero, but like she's not, I don't know. But like I was saying, if we're gonna go like what's my least favorite of the year kind of thing, it had to be off of what I did see and of the things that I chose to see. And I did not like Brightburn. Everybody else loves Brightburn. I do not like Brightburn. I appreciated what it was, but I just couldn't stand Brightburn. I fired your cheetah. That's she's got a great reach with that thing. Come on. I liked Harley on Batman the Animated Series, and she was funny and dangerous and a villain, but you just couldn't stop watching her. You know what I mean? Like, she used to be just a really interesting, damaged character, and now they're trying to market her like Deadpool, and, you know, at the same time, like, Deadpool was also really good when he was a villain, but it's no going back, so, like, if your villain is too watchable, eventually he's gonna end up becoming a good guy. I mean, look at Loki. Loki is now, like, basically a good guy in the Marvel comics. Paul says, remember when DC Heroes was clean? Now they like Marvel with all the fighting each other. Yeah. Yeah. But Brightburn really I just didn't like it. My nephew loved it. I have a hard time with, like, kids doing violence to other people. It just, it just really bugged me. I mean, I would have loved that movie if they had killed him. If he had died, I would have liked that movie a lot more. It just felt like that. And now that it did all right, there's probably going to be a sequel, and
They'll be on high alert here.
Hey! Stop!
another movie I didn't really like was Shazam. I thought it was cute, but I mean, it's one of those movies that I don't ever really need to see again. You still have a doll from her when you were 5? Wow, that's a long time ago.
Your luck is running out, Mistio.
Whose luck is running out? I can't remember. Who said that? That guy. We don't get to talk about stuff that was really good anymore. Like, I'm still bummed out about Deadly Class. I'm bummed out about Deadly Class. I'm bummed out about Happy. Both two really great shows that got canceled this year. We didn't get Better Call Saul this year, which was a bummer. I didn't even realize it was in a fort. I set myself on fire. This guy's gonna kill himself with fire. You said Brightburn was a cave, but there should have been a way to kill him. Didn't like how he killed the mother. I don't know, man. Like, I get why my nephew liked it. He liked seeing a young kid just kill a bunch of people. But his idea of fun non-stop is Grand Theft Auto, like. Now here's the thing, like, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm killing a lot of people. But there's like I don't know. I don't know what. I feel like I know what I'm doing isn't real, like, and I sometimes worry about the younger generation right now of like, do they really understand that this is all just like fake and shouldn't be looked up to? And yeah, I think that if she had died, killing him, I would have I would have been fine with that as long as he died too, but sorry, that never gets old.
This is too easy.
Oh, I'm starting trouble again in this game. This is gonna bite me in the ass.
Somebody help me catch them. I see her.
Ah, shit. This mercenary is called Metrobius the Fish. I'm trying to think, but like, did anybody else see Deadly Class? It should be coming on Netflix pretty soon. Damn it, one of them saw me. I was gonna jump on him. What else did I see this year? Damn it, you saw me again. We got like two bounty hunters on us now. They're all fighting each other down there. Let's see if I... Oh, I don't have enough power? Are you kidding me? I'll check my DM on Twitter. Oh, the picture. Okay, yeah. Damn it. Oh, they killed everybody. Yeah, it's basically... That's why I don't want him to do one, is like...
I'm just here for the...
Right in the face!
I'll find you, Mistios!
Killing another Mistios always pays so well. Found you.
Those fucking spears, man. Oh shit, desynchronized. I got smashed. That's what happens when you're not kind of paying attention. Let's see, what else do we have here? I didn't see Jay and Silent Bob reboot, but I meant, like... I always want to see what Kevin Smith does, but lately it just... I guess basically his shtick has just kind of worn out. And I hate seeing that, because, I mean, I really love Clerks and Mallrats and Dogma and Chasing Amy, and even Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. You can do a good impression of Harley. Hey there, Dr. No, I just said Dr. J. I'm gonna go check out that DM you sent me. Mr. J. Hey, Mr. J. Alright, I gotta pick a mission or something. Is Birds of Prey off your list of movies to see in 2020? Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Again, I just have no interest in it. Every time I see the trailer, I'm just like, alright, I'm checking out your message right now. Sent a photo. Oh, yeah. That's sweet. That is super sweet there, Desiree. I was actually looking at some Batman the Animated Series stuff. At the comic book shop near me. Man, is it expensive. Alright, so I need to pick a mission here. I'm halfway decent at impressions, but I can only do it when I'm not trying. Damn it. I was trying to be slick. Oh, she's gonna cheat. Pet Cemetery. Yeah, I heard that was pretty terrible. Jesus Christ, dude. There we go. Oh, I didn't want to waste it on that guy. Holy shit, like the whole town's trying to kill me. Betty Boop and well, you definitely sounds like you got that certain range. Alright, this whole town is gonna try to kill me if I'm... He poisoned his own cat. God damn, this dude likes to stick you and then knock you down. This is pretty intense. How many freaking mercenaries can I take out? I don't think I can handle all these people trying to kill me all at once. Look at that. I mean, she's just a citizen and she's rolling up on me like... I think I need to get to higher ground. Wait, now they don't know where I am? My sister used to make me do this voice from some of the Jawa noises from Star Wars. You used to always have to do that shit for them. And Snarf. Snarf from the Thundercats.
Just another day in the life of a mercenary.
Shit, I'm stuck. Okay, I gotta get out of here. No more messing around. I don't want to have to go back and re-kill all those dudes. Oh, so what do? I walk right into a fort. Way to go. The grudge is, I mean, I just don't know if we need it. If we need another grudge. Like, I just walked into a wall because I was looking at the comment section. Alright, I think that they're probably gone by now. I can go back and get that mission started. Except is that the frickin' my bounty hunter's got a big ass hard on for me. Yeah, I mean, I didn't like. I liked the original, but not. And I don't mean the Sarah Michelle Gellar one. The original. But and I didn't hate the Sarah Michelle Gellar one, but that was back in the time where I kept saying, man, Japanese people need to lighten up. Because those movies are just like, those are serious downers, man. That's why the movies, ghost movies are the most, like, effective for me, because they're just ghost and demon movies. Because there's no reasoning with a ghost or a demon.
At the Murek's warehouse, his head smashed in like an egg. It was Kithira's leader. I heard them arguing in the warehouse. Then why didn't you stop them? You lie! Go to the warehouse and find out who killed my son, Mistios. Justice must be served.
Sorry, I took my headphones off so you guys wouldn't have to hear me chewing my crackers.
What What evidence do you have against Kithira's leader?
Your son
Well, let's
was
see. What else
fooling
can I
around
pull
with
up here?
Elder's daughters. All 4 of them. Daughters? I forbade him. Told him the leader is a fearsome and vindictive man. He was blinded by the reaches. Check the fort and you'll find the gifts they gave him.
Movies 2020. How about that?
What makes you think he did it?
We took him in and gave him a job. But all he's done is steal from us. My boy fired him, kicked him out. I did steal, but I would never hurt someone. You hurt him when you betrayed
There's a
him,
movie
Malaka.
called The Impractical
mean he killed
Jokers
him.
movie. Like that show, the guys from that show. Are you guys for real? And yeah, I'm drinking my Faygo right out of a 2-liter. Real classy. Oh, Eternals. No, not looking forward to Eternals. But you know what? That's the thing, is I think that but me not looking forward to Eternals is probably going to make it a good movie. Godzilla vs. Kong, not
Where's
interested.
the warehouse located?
At the end of the harbor.
FNAF movie, but didn't think that will be out until 2021 or later. FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy's? You could
I'll
always
go to the
watch that
warehouse and see
Banana
what I
Splits
can
movie.
Find out who the
The
murderer is,
Croods
Mistios.
2, don't
I'll
care.
make sure this Malaka stays put. I'm innocent. You'll see.
Bad Boys for Life. Okay, I will be really honest. I think I'll probably see Bad Boys
This
for
looks
Life.
like the place.
Now, but see, that might not mean anything to anybody here. But for me to say I'm going to go see that, that's actually a pretty big deal. To me, anyway. Like, because I don't think Michael Bay is directing that, is he? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it even says here that it's not directed by Michael Bay. I wondered why I thought that trailer didn't look too bad. Fast and Furious 9. They don't even have a plot synopsis out, and they're just saying it's coming out next year. Minions 2, no. G.I. Joe, Ever Vigilant, no. Red Notice. An Interpol agent tracks the world's most wanted thief. With Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, Gal Gadot.
Not much blood.
That doesn't... Well, I mean, I like the
His head was bashed
cast for that one.
Probably a blunt weapon.
Friday the 13th reboot. Jesus Christ, that frickin'...
They're getting away. I see her.
Mercenaries up my ass. Free Guy. That looks... Free Guy seems interesting, but I doubt I'll like it. Venom 2, definitely gonna see. The Devil All the Time. In the 1960s, after World War II in Southern Ohio, bizarre, compelling, and mentally disturbed people suffer from the war's psychological damages. Hey, I'm all up for that. Psychological damage? I'd be wanting to see that. Female Joker movie, people keep saying, oh my god. Why? I have got to kill this bitch. Pardon my French. And do I even know how to aim? Can I jump off a cliff with this cat and see if it'll fucking die that way? I'm gonna hit it with this. Yeah, that's right, kitty. Your cat's dead, lady. I just killed your cat. What are you gonna do about it? Oh shit, there's like more.
This must be the murder weapon.
No Time to Die is another movie with the James Bond. I'm not interested in that. Yeah, you brought the female Joker movie up several times, Paul. Like, first off, I don't even know if that's going to be a thing. And if it is a thing, I mean, would they really make a female Joker this close after Birds of Prey? Shit, I'm back into a corner. Oh, come on. There's no slip on that thing. Come on. Up. Let's see, what else do I got to pull up here? Wonder Woman 84 is going to be good, I think. Death on the Nile, another Hercule Poirot movie. Good lord. Who's that movie for? Old people, I think. Bloodshot. I actually am kind of interested in Bloodshot with Guy Pearce and Vin Diesel. Just because I remember the comic book from the 90s not being terrible. And I know that Vin Diesel, like, is a kind of a nerd, but, like, he's, like, one of those jocks who's a nerd, and I just don't know if I can take him seriously. Mulan.
Wait, just
Shit, they both got up on the roof. Alright, well, this is just a list off of IMDb, that I'm reading. Mulan, you know, I actually thought that the trailer for Mulan didn't look bad. I actually liked it there. It looks like they're getting away from the silliness of the cartoon. And there's like, all the people that like Mulan, it's alright. Ghostbusters Afterlife is definitely something I'm looking forward to. Top Gun Maverick, don't like Top Gun, don't like Maverick, didn't like the character, thought he was a dickhole then, I think he's a dickhole now. I took her out. Never got into the Top Gun. Morbius. Okay, so that's Sony's making Morbius, the vampire from the Spider-Man comics. Jared Leto, J.K. Simmons, Matt Smith. That might be alright. Onward, no interest in that. Ghostbusters Afterlife, do ya? Black Widow, yes. Tenet. Tenet looks really interesting. It looks like it, that's Christopher Nolan, right? Yeah. I'll definitely probably check out Tenet. Dune. Oh yeah, I'll definitely see Dune. The Gentleman. I know that that's already playing in some other countries. I like Guy Ritchie, when he does gangster movies like this is, but, it doesn't feel like the old gangster movies that he used to do, and so I don't know. We'll see.
Your death will pay well.
God damn, that bitch just got reach. Okay, finally took these people out. Then there's A Quiet Place 2. Um, she beefy. Soul feels like that will be a pleasant soundtrack. Halloween Kills. Oh, um, I got to get back to what you guys are saying in the comment section. Um, yeah, okay. Five Nights at Freddy's teen with Bloomhouse. That could be something then. Halloween Kills. I never saw Halloween. I didn't see Halloween. I mean, I saw the original. And I like Danny McBride. I just don't know how I feel about. It's telling me that I'm supposed to look at
This
that.
bracelet looks expensive.
Um,
They could be gifts from the daughters. Or an attempt to frame Kithira's leader.
but that trailer for A Quiet Place 2 was wasn't even barely a teaser. Coming to America 2. That movie's about freaking 20 years too late. The Invisible Man. I saw the trailer for that. No. Candyman. Jeez, another remake. Escape Room 2. The Conjuring 3. Artemis Fowl. Maybe on that. The New Mutants is actually coming out next year. Ha! That movie should never see the light of day. What else we got here? The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. I'll see that. Underwater, no. Dr. Dolittle, hell no. The King's Man. I think I'm looking forward to The King's Man a lot. I dug that. I thought that they're taking that to, and it's Matthew Vaughn, man, returning like so. The Turning Ghost Children horror. Yeah, I'm not interested. Finn Wolfhard has been typecasted. The poor thing. Stranger Things. Yeah, Ghostbusters. The Turning. Oh, that's right. That's The Turning. Yeah.
What did you find, Mistios?
I searched the warehouse and found the gold bracelet and the heavy stone
Yeah, I
tablet
don't know,
covered in
man.
blood.
Apparently,
See?
everybody
I
wants him to be
told
in
you
their
you'll find
scary
gifts
stuff.
from the leader's
When he's
daughters.
just,
It's not proof of innocence. What's this about
I
that
don't know.
stone tablet?
I'm not a Finn
Tablet?
Wolfhard
I don't
fan.
know of any tablet.
I'm gonna
Mistios,
still see
tell me who
Ghostbusters
murdered my
despite
son?
that.
This worm
He
or
was my least
Kithira's
favorite
leader?
character in Stranger Things.
If the fort leader is as strong as you say, only he could have
Black
lifted the
Widow is
tablet
gonna
before
be
my son.
fine.
There's no
It's
way
not
this
gonna be like
scrawny
blow
thief
your
could have swung
mind.
it like a weapon.
Then kill
It's
Kithira's
again,
leader.
it's too little,
You
too
will be
late.
paid when he ceases to
We
talk.
already know she
We'll
dies.
make it a slow,
So,
painful
but you know that
execution.
she's not gonna die
It
in
will
this
be done.
movie. You know, like
Thank you,
there's no real
Mistios, for
stakes.
clearing my name.
That's the thing. There's no stakes in the Black Widow movie. Because whatever happened, the world's still here, right? So, unless they plan on doing some sort of trickery that we don't know about where she's coming back, but then look, and don't be surprised, man. I'll just tell you this right now. If she comes back to life, do not be surprised. Because, just like in the comics world, death's very rarely permanent in the comic world. It's gonna be good, but I don't know if it'll be forgotten in a day, but like it's gonna be fine. It's just like now you gotta try to remember like she's not dead in this movie. And I kinda just, to be honest with you, she really shouldn't have died in Avengers Endgame. It should have been Clint. Clint sacrificing himself for his family. it would have made her movie even better, I think, if she had lived and he had died. What else do we got here for movies? Bill and Ted Face the Music. Okay, I'm really excited for Bill and Ted. I am really excited for Bill and Ted because Bill and Ted came out right at the perfect time for me. I was literally the perfect age. I think it was like, gosh, I was a straight up teenager when Bill and Ted came out. So, between the ages of 13, 14, 15, 16 is when Bill and Ted came out, right? Bill and Ted, Bogus Journey and all that. So, I am ready for Bill and Ted. Like, big time. I guess, and we're talking about, speaking of Keanu Reeves, I mean, John Wick 3 was another great outing from him. But, like, as far as, like, now if I talk about TV here for a second, like, Handmaid's Tale was pretty decent this year, even if it needs to find an ending.
You cannot stop us.
Not, you don't think so, huh? Feel it to make Yelena Belova the new Black Widow in the Avengers. Who knows? Nah, Clint had a family to return to, though. She had no real family other than the team. His kids need him. Imagine the kids pooping back from. Well, they also thought about killing Captain America. And, I don't know. But see, it's just that what Clint became after they died. Like I see your side of it too, but I'm just saying that if he had died, it would have made her movie more impactful if she was still alive and that they were able to tell a modern story with Black Widow after the events of Endgame. That's all I'm trying to say. I do agree in the end, it's good that Clint lived and she died. But if they were going to do, before they decided to make the Black Widow movie, they should have had her live and him be dead. Because he's still getting the Disney Plus show. So, and I love Jeremy Renner, man, don't get me wrong. It's choosing between Black Widow and Hawkeye for me was almost impossible for me. Because it's like, without one, it's like Fitz and Simmons on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., man. If one doesn't exist, the other one might as well not exist. Scooby-Doo, I don't know.
Let's go. You can tell me everything you know about the cult when we arrive.
I just had somebody comment that about my channel update, saying, that I'm sure your other content is great. I don't really want to watch reviews for things I haven't seen yet, and I imagine a lot of people are like that. Yeah, I guess that's true. Scoob is the Hanna-Barbera verse they want to make. It's going to be awful. Is that what they're doing? Is the Hanna-Barbera verse? So would that be just like the mystery movies? Like, like the teen group movies like Jabberjaw, and how there's always like a weird animal character and like a bunch of teenage kids. Are they gonna like have a shared that kind of universe, or is it gonna be like everybody from the Hanna-Barbera universe, like the Flintstones and the Jetsons and, you know, like Huckleberry Hound and shit. Blue Falcon, Dick Dastardly, and Captain Caveman. Are you serious? Are you serious? Because, see, I can get behind...
I'm safe
I
here.
could get behind some of that. You know what they want to see is wacky races, then. But like the Laugh Olympics,
Tell me more about them.
the Laugh
Right
Olympics,
now.
where they had all the characters
At
like
least let me catch
going
my
against
breath
each other for like
and take a good long look
that
at
would be
your
tight.
beautiful self.
Captain Caveman.
Enough idle chatter.
I've almost bought a Captain
Tell me what you
Caveman
know about the
shirt
cult.
on
If
several
you
occasions.
insist. We've always kept tabs on the cult, and lately they've gotten bolder. By the fates, they've driven my sister, the High Priestess, to lock herself in her chambers.
A cult leader must be involved if they're trying to kill
Let's
such
see
a
what else
public
we got
figure.
here.
We're not dealing with the usual
Dreamland
rats. My sister wants me to secure
is a
my
movie.
way
It
from the
says 3
cult.
stories about the world of
See what the
opioids
cult is
collide. A
behind
drug
her
trafficker
charms.
arranges a multi-cartel fentanyl smuggling operation between Canada and the U.S. Wow, that's a lot to read. But I like the cast.
Risking your life while she hides away? Ridiculous.
Sadly,
Let's see
her
what else
life
we
is
got
more
here.
valuable to
Uncharted
Kithra than my own.
stars Tom
By the
Holland and
fates,
Mark Wahlberg.
Mystios, I can't secure Kithra by myself. You've got to help me.
Secure Kithira?
young
I
Nathan
don't work
Drake.
for free.
Are you
A
serious?
Mystios indeed.
Oh
The cult
no.
has plans for the Greek world.
No, no,
And
no,
with
no.
my ways, I know what they will do next and where they plan to do it.
Did anybody else know about
This
that?
information would be useful
That there's
to
an
you.
Uncharted movie with Tom Holland and
If that
Mark
isn't
Wahlberg.
enough to satisfy you,
Oh.
I will.
I'm only here for information on the cult of Cosmos.
Teen
And
Angels
trust me,
and Captain
lots
Caveman.
of it.
Maybe.
You don't know what you're missing, Mystios. But
There's
plan
another
me it
movie coming
is.
out with Tom Holland
Excellent.
called Chaos
So, what
Walking.
needs to be done?
And that's with
Just
Daisy
3 simple
Ridley and Mads
tasks.
Mikkelsen.
First,
But
my
also with
associate by
Nick
the harbor
Jonas.
needs help. Pay him a visit.
Says a dystopian world
What
where there
else?
are no
My
women and
sister
all living
believes she
creatures
has
can hear each
met a
other's
traitor
thoughts
within our
in a stream
ranks.
of images,
In
words,
that
and
situation,
sounds
we
called
can help.
noise.
Look
Huh.
for her in the temple. And lastly, poisoned blades are a priestess's weapon of choice. But some bandits sacked our apothecaries and have taken refuge in the Mycenaean ruins.
Well, if it's not the cult, it's Malakis bandits.
Retrieve our poison vials.
Then there's the
Come in
untitled
handy when
Walking
fighting
Dead
against the
movie that's
cult.
supposed to be coming out. It's in
Lucky for you, I
pre-production.
came across some bandits earlier in the ruins to the south. Is this yours?
Mark Wahlberg's
By
gonna be
the
Blue
fates, it
Falcon and
is.
Tracy Morgan is
Thank you,
Captain Caveman.
Mystios. Now we can prepare for battle against the cult.
Oh my
Tell
god.
me more about the rest of your requests. This associate of yours, where is he?
Ask for the harbor master at the tavern in Scandia Harbor. He'll be the obnoxious drunk.
RoboCop returns. Okay, I see Halloween Kills on there.
The temple. Where is it?
It's on Aphrodite's watch, up the hill. You'll find the High Priestess there, hiding in her chambers.
There's Scoob. Okay, you know, maybe I need to check out
I'll
the
do what I
trailer for
can
Scoob.
for you and Kithira.
Thank you, Mystios. Perhaps when all this is over, we could unwind together.
There's another
Priorities,
Wrong
young
Turn
man.
movie coming out.
I'll see you later.
I'll make enough of killing you to eat well for it all.
Hey, I just leveled up. Let's go get our ability. Well, I was hoping this would go on till Space Ghost got to be in it. I love Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I miss that show. Let's see, they also have this here. Let's go to this. Mastery levels. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, I want Assassins. What am I doing here? It won't have the same nostalgia nowadays. No. Oh, hell yeah, assassin damage plus 2%. Yes, thank you. Army of the Dead, Chicken Run 2, Antlers. Oh, I heard about Antlers. That looks interesting. SpongeBob movie again. Train to Busan 2. I don't even know what that is. Jungle Book 2. Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon. The Boys in the Band. Downhill looked interesting. The Way Back. I don't know. Young people will know Scooby-Doo, but the rest, nah. It's hard to forget. Like, they always, they're always trying to do something with these IPs. Is it? I haven't seen it. Because, when you hear the name Train to Busan, it sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like a train to Busan. Like you're on a train and you're going to Busan. And it doesn't sound like it would involve zombies at all. But then neither does, like, there's this comic book that I just started that I'm getting pretty soon. It's Once and Future King, and it's like King Arthur and vampires. So who knows? All right, I need to find this damn cultist. I also really always wanted to see those Wreck movies. Anybody else see those? I never saw them.
Come on.
Don't know if I've ever even heard of them. I think they were like Polish. I think did you ever hear of that movie Quarantine with the girl from Dexter? And it was like a found footage movie where they went into like a place and there were these infected people there, and I think that was an American version of that. And if we got a conquest battle, let's go for it. Disney's Onward. That just looks like, I looked at that and I went, they look like, Smurfs. It's like, I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it's just, That movie looks to me like they just stopped trying.
Ah, the mighty warrior with the broken spear. Maybe Zeus is...
What do you mean?
The Athenians are attacking...
My crew and my ship are yours.
Oh
Glad
shit,
to
we're gonna
hear
get
it.
killed on the water.
Time to send the Athenians to their watery graves.
Yeah, so I think that that's what it's based on. There's also like this series from Russia that I want to get back into. There was like Day Watch, Night Watch. It was like Russian vampires. Oh, hey Shadow Bear, what level am I? I just got to level 58. Well, here it's 10:59, so we got like a hour here. Spaced? The show Spaced? Oh man, the show Spaced is really good. Man, I gotta basically hit brace every 2 seconds here.
They're speeding up.
Fire this time!
They are going to hit us.
Oh, we are so screwed.
They're trying to rob us.
Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead, dead, dead.
Forward!
We're taking damage from the flames.
Speed!
Yeah, we're done. I thought it was on Amazon Prime, but I am not 100% on that. Spaced is amazing, and I keep meaning to go back to it. Yeah, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost show. It's really good. He has this whole thing about he's obsessed with Gillian Anderson from X-Files. That's how long ago this takes place. I love that show. IMDb TV subscription. So what does that mean? If you have Amazon Prime, IMDb TV, watch episode 1 free with ads.
Commander is taking the helm.
That's what it says anyway. Alright, we need to hit Athenian ships, but that ship just took us out. I think maybe the problem was I was going after the wrong ships. So I wish I could tell you, like, I can't get off while I'm doing this, but, who's the head honcho over here? Okay, there's the head honcho. Oh shit, I don't have the kick power. Well, I've played for about 110 hours or something like that. But I have been I've been doing like a lot of, let's see, we want to make sure that when we attack these ships, we got a good position on them. I want to be able to, I want these guys to be able to just hit us. Alright, let's, shit. Alright, take command.
Get ready! Red! Set fire to the Arab! They are headed straight for us! With me! Prepare for boarding!
Oopsie, he fell in. You've never seen or played Assassin's Creed, by the way. Is it like real life, or is there like actual magic and shit? This one has been a combination of the two. And Origins was really realistic. Both of these are really realistic and based in like reality, but then all of a sudden they have been taking this otherworldly kind of take to them. Damn it, I wanted to get a... That is definitely separating it from the other Assassin's Creed games. And that's been a bone of contention with a lot of fans, is that aspect of making magical stuff happen. There's a whole DLC pack about Atlantis. And so
Ready yourselves! Ready your bows! Watch out! More speed! Nothing to worry about. Prepare to board!
I have to admit I am with everybody else on that one and saying that when the game gets too magical, the people in these outfits of mine, they're all dressed, I have an all-female crew, and they're all dressed in the Assassin's Creed Origin outfits. Okay, let's see, Pauses must have had a map of ancient Rome to make this look real. Okay, because I was confused when you mentioned the Cyclops earlier, since I was under the impression it was historical. Well, now it makes sense. It really was very historically based. And then the end of Origins got really magical, and then this one started becoming magical pretty, not right away. You kind of had to, like, all of a sudden start finding more of these things in the world. And I will not lie, it kind of takes me out of it a little bit, but it feels less and less like Assassin's Creed. Wow, they got way far away from me over here. I think we can take this ship now that we've taken out all the other competition.
Start rowing! Let's go!
My own friends are getting in the goddamn way.
Moving now! I need archers!
All right.
Looks like we're out of danger.
Also, two of my lieutenants, one of them is the hero from Assassin's Creed Origins, and the other one is Evie from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Get some treasure. Oh boy, I just hit maximum capacity again. It's been a little while. Yeah, it definitely looks like Black Flag. I gotta break down some stuff. How the hell do I have this much stuff? It is pretty ridiculous to have this many boots. I'm a pack rat, man. I can't get rid of stuff. Alright. What were we doing? Oh yeah, we were still trying to find this damn... Wow, we're way the hell over there. Yeah, well, I fought a Cyclops. There's a Cyclops on one of these islands that I tried to fight a while back and I died. But then I found another one on the last video I made this morning. And I was able to kill him. And I also fought a Minotaur. And so, yeah, they're definitely leaning into some of the mythological stuff. But what's interesting is when you defeat them, they kind of become like they kind of seem like they're part of the they were created by the technology that is based from the earlier games. And if you don't know those things, it's kind of like hard to explain. Black Flag was the one I was supposed to, you were super tempted to get because of my love of rogue type characters, but I wasn't sure if I'd be confused. Black Flag is a great way to enter Assassin's Creed. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Because you're never really, you're a pirate that assumes the identity of an assassin. And in fact, one of the interesting things about that game is that people forget that in that game you're never an assassin. You're a pirate. You're just a guy pretending throughout that whole game.
That's
right. And it's really immersive. You do a lot of ship stuff. There's lots of islands. It's all set in the Caribbean. There's so many different side games or side things to do. It's wild. It's wild. It's really fun. And it's still like classic Assassin's Creed. So there's like the missions all have like parameters to get like 100% sync and all that, and it's just I miss that. I miss that a lot. These games don't have those things. those extra things that you need to do to get your
Kids for the
100% right.
harbor master?
I told you. I'll pay when I get paid.
The Oni sent me.
And yeah, you don't
She
need to
said
play
you
all the
needed
other
help.
games like
The Oni?
to
Wait,
get it.
wait. Who are you?
I'm just helping her
Plus,
out.
you get to build
She has
eventually get to
some
build your own
information I
like
want.
Liar?
and
I
upgrade
bet you
your
want her
pirate
more than you want
cove.
information, don't you?
Just tell me what needs to be done.
Huh? You think you can do better than I have?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Fine. You want to prove yourself to Theoni, right? The military has been a real pain in the ass lately. They've captured some mercenaries who are of interest to her at the fortified warehouse. She needs you to free them.
I'll see to it. But it's going to cost you.
If you make it back alive, I'll fatten your pockets with drachmi myself.
Deal. But first, I have some questions. Freeing prisoners sounds treasonous. Why would she want to do that?
Trying to
In
think
her
though, like if you
paranoia,
wanted to
the
really
High
get into
Priestess
these,
has ordered
yeah,
anyone
I think
suspicious
Black
to be
Flag is the
detained.
best way to jump
These
in.
prisoners were mercenaries, minding
Because
their
it's
own
kind of like
business.
the last,
Mercenaries'
well, I guess
business is rarely
Unity.
their own.
No,
Still,
Is it
Theoni
Syndicate?
wants them to
I
help
think
fight
Syndicate's
against
the
her
last
enemies.
And
true
let me guess,
Assassin's Creed
the
game.
only ones she
It's
can
also the
trust
first one I
are
think that
those who
I
can
ever
be bought with
platinumed.
drachmi.
Exactly. Of course she trusts me too.
Is the only someone special to you?
I'm her lover.
But as far as
And
like pure
I'll be the
fun, I
one
would
to
definitely
help
go with
get
Black
rid of
Flag
her
because then
enemies.
you get to
I promise
fight
that in
sharks,
exchange. Why am I telling
go
you any of this?
underwater and
I
like to
don't
a
care what you
diving
think
bell,
your relationship with her is. She's just using
and
you.
go hunting like
I'm her true
animals
love.
in the woods, in the
Right.
jungles.
You keep telling
Um,
yourself that.
Hell, I got it in my
I've got
library
enough
here
to go on.
somewhere. It makes me want
You'd
to play it
better
right
get my
now,
drachmi
actually.
ready.
Come back when you're done. If you make it out of the camp
Plus, there's like
alive.
Blackbeard and like all the famous pirates.
He's over there. There he is.
Yeah, they really do. I think like they make it sound like
Found him.
because they were cranking out those games that they were bad, and it's like they were never bad. It's like they keep making Far Cry games and nobody gets mad at them.
My step around here.
I won't die here, Mistios. Let me out.
Okay, so this is kind of like where we can do some stealth. Maybe pick off some of these guys one by one. See if I can get this guy to come over here.
Huh? Let us see what that was.
Oh, yeah.
What? You!
Come on, man. My assassin ability should be like more as powerful than that. I still haven't played the Jack the Ripper DLC for that. I'm kind of mad at myself for not. Let's see if I can sneak up behind this prick. Again.
I found her.
Shit, I was like not paying attention for a second. Now the whole damn place is on me. Oh, you want to kick me, huh?
I didn't expect to win this easily.
You're just gonna be a bother.
You should lie down.
Started playing D&D with some friend, and there was zero question what class I was gonna be.
You're mine now!
Yeah.
Oh no!
Well, I think it's pretty easy to free everybody now.
They'll execute me. I did nothing wrong.
Hey, you!
Arrows! Shield yourself! Such a coward!
Now that's dope. In Origins, you could do that all the time, and in this, they made it like this ability that takes, you know, power away, and that really cheesed me off because it's like, if you have enough power, like enough arrows, you could just keep using it. This is definitely the biggest game of the series, but like, it doesn't make it, I don't know. Like, I'm with you, Paul. They need to go back to the old way. There's the last guy. Here we go.
Get me out of here, quick, before the guards return.
All the guards are dead, man. So anybody got any big plans for tomorrow?
I freed the prisoners at the military camp.
There were 3 of them.
Because like I said, I'm going to be
Did you
on,
get them all?
yeah, but
Yes,
you,
3
Desi
of them,
already knows
in
this,
all
but
with bold
I'll
and
be on
glory.
D's reviews
Guess
talking
more
about The
useful than
Mandalorian
you
tomorrow
look. In
at
that
8
case,
o'clock.
the Oni needs one more task fulfilled. A man needs to die.
I'm listening.
The Oni's enemies have forces on Hitra Atoll. They're going to use it as a staging area to launch attacks on Kithera. You need to exterminate
We've
these
only got about
pests.
25 minutes. Buses ain't running on New Year's Day, yeah.
You want me to go alone
No,
to an
no
island
mail, no
swarming with
nothing
enemies?
tomorrow.
Oh, is that to had a task for the Oni's new
Tell you what,
champion?
man, the world
Tread
just shuts down
lightly.
all the time.
Enough pointless chatter. She needs you to take out the captain there. His men should disperse after that. But
I was thinking about going to see a movie tomorrow, but I don't know what. And no, I'm not, I'm not going to go see Rise of Skywalker.
Consider it done. What more can you tell me?
What more could you possibly need?
Ooh.
Just kill the man.
Any idea where I can find the captain?
That rat should be somewhere around the shipwreck of the
Trying to
north
think of what
coast
else.
of
I wanted that
Litrado.
movie
I
1917 to
led
come
a
out.
small party that managed to
That doesn't
borrow
come
a
out
ship,
until
but we couldn't finish the job.
sometime in
He and his men
January.
will be on their guard.
What is the quickest way to Hitratol?
Sail south from the southern tip of Kithara until you come across a shipwreck.
Tell me what you know about the cult.
All right, we're gonna get to a cultist.
Isn't the captain a cultist?
He could be a Malacca's god for all I care. Dione says he wants to destroy her for rejecting him. That the only way for us to be together is if I remove him from the
Let's
picture.
see what's playing at
Aren't
the
you here for the
movies.
same reason? To win her over.
She's already mine. And after I slay the captain, which you failed to do, you'll be forgotten.
You couldn't have done it without my help. Dione will appreciate all I have done for
I
her.
like I said, I just
She
don't
can't
want
just
it in my.
just
I just don't want
forget
it in my
about me.
brain.
I'll be sure she
Bombshell
does.
was. I'm looking at the list of stuff, and now I
That's
don't
all
know
I
if I
need to
want
know.
to see a
We'll
movie.
send a fat amount of rack meat to your ship when you're done.
I have no
Excellent.
interest in Jumanji.
Get out
I
of
don't
here.
have any interest in
And don't you
Spies in
go talking to
Disguise.
Fiona anymore.
Little Women, I've
Right.
seen like
Or I'll
so many different versions of that movie throughout my life. Bombshell, I
just
don't
go.
care about that story. I already saw Knives Out. I don't want to see. Ooh, maybe I could see Richard Jewell. And I also kind of want to see Parasite. And I want to see Jojo Rabbit. I wonder where I can go see Jojo Rabbit at. And I got too many things again. The respected game creator's dedication to working that dude's chest hair. Yeah, there's a lot of chest hair in this game. Lots of manly man hair. Alright, let's see what else I got here. Let's break some stuff down. Breaking it down. Wonder if it's at AMC Rockford 16. Man, I can't see Jojo Rabbit anywhere around here. Okay, so I think it's time to finally kill a cultist.
Mistios, my husband. What's wrong with him? He's an idiot.
Gino review of The Grudge? Yeah,
That's
I'll
one problem
definitely
I
be
can't
watching
solve.
his review of
He's
that.
a fisherman who thought he could make better drachmi hunting lynx. Not only will I find your idiot, I'll bring him home. Thank you. He was last seen west of Scandia Harbor. Please, hurry. So he's an idiot, but he's a good huntsman? He struggled with fish, Mistios. Tiny, toothless fish. And now the fool is hunting lynx. You said your husband headed... The biggest lynx live in the caves near the ruins. Knowing... So he's an... He struggled with... How much is your husband worth to you? You can... Then I'll make sure...
Let's skip all this. Don't really need
He's
it.
been gone a while.
I thought
I should
that guy
get
was
going.
sending us on a mission to kill a
You'll find him.
cultist, but
I
maybe
know
while I was
How?
talking,
Because you're...
Alright. Let's find out what quest is going to help us get this. Okay, yep, here we go. Alright. The captain can be found in a shipwreck south of Kytheria. A shipwreck has been spotted on Kythera Atoll. Captain is hiding around the shipwreck's campsite, so we gotta get there. Alright, so we gotta fast travel over there. it's little details like that where I would just love to see the behind the scenes discussion of, do we need more chest here? Yeah, crank up that shoes. Yep. Oh, if you want to see chest hair, then Black Flag has it in. All right. And we get an upskirt shot. I think this boat might take me to that place. One of the cool things about this game is like these boats, they won't make it out in the open water. They literally will fall apart. It's hilarious. Like I like that. That's another attention to
I should
detail.
stay in shallow waters in this
Yeah,
boat.
see, she's saying like I need to stay in shallow water.
I see him.
Okay. Can we get close enough to this guy? Oh, geez, he's like surrounded by guys. Huh. All right. This is not going to be easy. Well, I mean, it's easy, but I wanted to do it stealth, and now I don't get to do that.
Who's whistling over there? Hey!
Now if I could just do that one at a time. Are you serious? One at a time?
These don't look like cult members.
Oh my god, the guy I had to
Probably
kill just came over
well-paid
on his own.
mercenaries.
This situation is too tense. Well, not anymore, because he just came over and like got killed. And he's not a cultist, so that's a jip. But while I'm here, I'm gonna slink off to what's over here. There's another cave. Too tense. I needed that, Bill. I really did. Oh my god. Too tense. Oh, I can kill a leader too. Let's go kill a leader. Yeah, you're right. You know, like this isn't like, okay, like Metal Gear Solid, that's like stealth. You know, that's like pure stealth, I think. Like Hitman is pure stealth. This is like the poor man's stealth game. Where if you can, you know, for the people who don't have the patience for Hitman 2 and Metal Gear Solid, Assassin's Creed. And yeah, does that make me not as good of a stealth player as other people? Absolutely. I still like doing it. I still like these games. I wish I was as good at Metal Gear Solid and Hitman as I am at this. And even this, like I'm playing a little silly because you know, it's getting close to midnight. I've been up since 5. And hey guys, like 27 minutes, less than that, like 26 minutes and some change before midnight. Yeah, no one heard that. Yeah, everybody's got real selective hearing. Alright, well there is a way to maybe do this. And that's to take the long way around here. Now they're gonna be all over me like white on rice, but if I can possibly separate this guy from the rest of them, go around the side here, give them like no chance to stop me. Cause look, I know they're gonna see me. They're gonna see me. It's just, will they see me before I get to him? So like if I, come on, get up on the ledge. Oh shit, they just all reacted. That got tense real quick, man. Every single person just grabbed their shit and like made furtive moves. Look at it, they're all like up. Let's do this and see what happens. Let's get them. Okay, let's get them all looking the other way. Nope, they all like gathered around this guy like he's. All right, it's all over. Okay.
How are you still standing? Call that fighting?
No, I call that hitting and running away.
You are not welcome here. Leave this.
Jesus Christ, I'm like getting stopped everywhere. Alright. Man, for followers of the goddess of love and beauty, these dudes are like way too hardcore. Do they shoot fireworks where you are at, Rob? I'm sure that there's some people probably across the street from me that are going to shoot fireworks. Trust me on that one. If there was one. Oh man. We cannot find this. Are we ever going to find this cultist? Yeah, it's going to sound like World War III out there. Well, the weather suddenly turned here. So while we were getting, like seriously, just a couple of days ago, it was like 50, 60 degrees out, right? The weather just turned on us, and we got our first like sleet and snow. Not much, but enough to be, bad. The real cultists are the friends we made along the way. Wait. And I'm still rolling with a 2 bounty hunter. Like, look at how this, I just love that that's like GTA.
I bet people from all over come here to worship Aphrodite.
The whole
High
like
Priestess,
bounty hunters, like
open up.
the wanted
So you can
level.
kill me? Who sent you?
The Oni sent me. I'm a friend.
What did that idiot girl send a Misthios for? I gave her orders to follow, not to delegate.
She says you think there is a traitor in your midst.
You can't trust anyone these days.
Yeah,
What do you want with the cult?
that's gonna be crazy. Right next to Juarez. Wow.
They have wronged my family, and it's only right they pay for it. I'll have justice.
So it's just it's
Family is
probably too
indeed
cold
a
for anybody
powerful
around here to
motivator.
start setting off fireworks,
The cult
but
of Cosmos have much to answer
I don't know.
for.
I guess
And
everybody's
they
making a big
will
deal because
answer
it's a
to
new
me.
decade, but
Perhaps she may
really,
be of use to me after all. I sent one of my handmaidens to spy on some of our
it's just
own,
another.
She hasn't returned.
Indeed.
It's like time
Send out
keeps going by, and I
documents
just
about her.
don't feel like I'm getting any
It's
older.
the information she uncovered I desire. Retrieve it for me.
Your dislike for your sister is obvious.
But
What
like
happened
the other
between
day,
you two?
like just
I'm
today
the
at
first
work, I was
born,
thinking about
and
how
that
20
comes
years
certain
ago,
privileges and responsibilities.
you know, I was
My sister
I was thinking about
was
things I was
guilty of
doing 20
jealous
years ago, and I'm just like, oh my God, that was
She
that long
undermines
ago.
my authority constantly.
It doesn't feel
Clearly,
like
she
20
thinks
years.
she'd make the better high priestess.
Like I get to
I
say
see.
things like
But
I was
she
an
is my
adult
sister,
20 years ago
and I
doing
do
adult
love
things.
her.
And that freaks me
I
out
just wish she wasn't a jealous little fool.
because it doesn't feel like
When should I start looking for
I
her?
don't feel like I've gotten
The
any older.
outskirts of Kithira. I recall there being a farm in that area. She might have taken refuge there.
That's where I'll start then.
She would be looking to avoid busy areas like the military camp. Wait.
I've been around the sun a
This
few
could have
times, but
something to do with my prisoners being broken out
it
of
just
jail at
doesn't
the
feel
military
it just
camp.
doesn't feel like it.
Yes, that was my doing. The harbor master said the high priestess locks up
20
innocent
minutes.
people and executes them.
You're turning
I could
30 in
not
March,
stand
and I
idly
feel
by.
weird that I
I wasn't
still
going to
feel just
execute
as
them.
immature as I've always been. I
Torture
mean,
them,
I'm
maybe, but
reading
all stand
writing a
trial
damn
here in
list of
Kithira.
Pokemon
That
right now.
liar!
No, I
The
know.
harbor
That's
master
the thing.
strikes out at the temple when my
I feel like
sisters
I'm the
praise him.
same. I mean,
This time he's going
at
to
my
the farm.
core,
I'll overlook your
I'm still the same
incompetence.
guy.
Just make sure you get me that
Well,
information while I deal with him.
I mean, I've gotten smarter.
Where did you say to look again?
Try the farm outside of the city. She
When I
might
think
be
about how
hiding
I
out
was
there.
20 years ago, I'm like, I was a
I'll
fucking
get you the
dumbass
information your handmaiden found.
compared to
Good. I'll
now,
make it
and
worth
I'm
your while.
still a pretty
Now go
pretty
quickly.
big dumb.
She was last seen east of Pilgrim Hill.
But okay, she couldn't have gone beyond Kythera. She was heading southeast to the Temple of Aphrodite towards Pilgrim Hill, around the olive farm. Okay. Southeast of the Temple of Aphrodite, olive farm. Shrine of Fates. Oh, this is Pilgrim Hill. So she was heading southeast of the Temple of the Aphrodite towards Pilgrim Hill. Olive farm. Boom. Like I guess when you haven't I haven't had a age is just a number. Yeah, I wish. I mean I agree, but people say that when it's convenient sometimes. you know, I don't have kids, and I don't have like I'm not married, and all these things that might make me feel older, I guess, is probably the main thing. Like, I'm still living the same life I did when I left home when I was
Many
19.
places for a handmaiden to hide in the outskirts of the city. This must be it.
So I guess it's like kind of like basically based on. Alright, I'm just gonna make this guy come over to me.
I would have sworn there was something. Eh? Who's whistling?
Who's whistling? That's my line. I literally used to say that all the time. It got to be a catchphrase at one of my
I'm
jobs.
sure it came from here.
Yeah, now they hear me. Come on. I stopped paying attention there for a second. Damn it. Not fucking around.
Do not trust the fates. It's addressed to the High Priestess. She needs to know about this.
I helped raise my little sis. There's a 15-year age gap between us, but that just further solidifies that I ain't gonna have kids ever. She's a teen now, and it's a dang nightmare. Yeah, you know, like, this is, you know, we're talking about stuff here. You know, we're playing a game, but this is a New Year's live stream. We can talk about anything we want, you know, and it's important to talk about stuff that's like this and going into a new year. And it's just, when I was a kid, like, my mother she never should have had kids. She was a very selfish person. She is a very selfish person. And, I just saw how she lived and how she did things, and I just realized, like, I'm pretty much like her. Like, I don't have it in me to have to be there for a kid. Like, I'm good in short spurts, but
She was murdered.
I want to be able to do
Might have
whatever I want to
something to
do
do with
whenever I
this
want to
note.
do it.
It
And even
says,
though that
don't trust the
I
fates.
haven't done that
That's
much
it?
with that time,
The
I've
rest of
done
the
what
bottle
I've
is
wanted to
stained
do.
with
I haven't been
blood.
able to
That
always do
makes
what
no sense.
you know, like, I haven't been able to, like, take
She
trips to,
protected
like,
it with her
Australia
life.
or something like
It
that.
wasn't
But
for nothing.
Now we will
um,
never know for sure if there is a traitor in our
anytime I
ranks.
feel the, like, itch to,
But
like,
I
where it's
cannot
like I
rule
wish
out
I
the
had
possibility.
a little me running around,
The
I
situation
have
is
to
dire.
remind myself, think about all the things that you would have to give up
The
to
cure should
have
be
that, and
before
I'm
us
just
all.
like, eh. I mean, I could always, you know, donate some me to a lab, you know, if you know what I'm saying. Take it to you know, go to a bank, a certain kind of bank, and, and maybe someday there would be somebody like another me running around that I'd never know about, you know, I'd be dead or something, you know, but somebody with my genetic makeup, maybe there'd be a new Rob out there someday, but, I'm good with my nieces and nephews, or at least I was good with my nieces and my nieces. I love, that's a long story, but I've been, I can handle kids in short doses. But, I learned from my mom that I don't, if you if you don't think you should have, if you don't think you can handle having kids, then don't. It's just like, and half the time I see these people, these kids out there now, and I'm just like, man, if I had a kid that ended up like one of these dumbasses out there right now, I would just be so mad.
I've freed your mercenaries and dealt with the captain as you desired. That's good
No, there's not a
news.
shortage on humans.
You've dealt a heavy blow to the cult's forces.
We're about
You're getting
11 minutes
sexier
away,
by the
guys.
minute. Anything else?
I
Your
hope
sister
when the
sends you
PlayStation
regards.
5 comes
Did
out,
you find
Paul, we
out
can
anything
play
about
all
this
our
traitor?
PlayStation games. But
There seems to be a traitor in the temple, but
I
she's
don't
unsure
know.
who. There was just a
Honestly,
note
if I can
reading,
just play my
"Do not trust
PlayStation
the
3
fates."
games
Interesting.
and my PlayStation
It
4
really
games,
is
I'm
as my
good.
sister says. We can't
I
trust
still have a
anyone.
stack of PlayStation 3
Thank
games.
you, Miss Dios. I'll watch my
Um,
back. Is there something
but with
else?
PlayStation Now, it just leads me to
I've
believe
done
that
what you
they'll
asked.
never give us backwards
But now, my
compatibility.
scouts will meet us
But,
at my villa. They'll fill us in on what they've discovered, thanks to your
I mean,
efforts. I
PlayStation
have
5 is at
something else
least
to
gotta let
attend
you be
to,
able to play your
but
PlayStation 4 games.
if I get there and we have some time on our hands, by the
Because at
fates,
some point,
we'll
that's
have
just gonna
some
be a deal
fun.
breaker. You got a cat, she's enough of a money drain for me, she's a butt. Uh,
No, the cult is what's important right now.
yeah,
I'll see you at the villa.
I would love to have a
By the
pet,
fates. You can
but
only
then
resist
again,
me
like,
for so long.
I think, too selfish for that. I work like 40 hours a week, and when I'm not working, I'm making content, and I'm doing stuff like this. Alright, where is the next thing? By the fates. You heard that it has a mounted laser that will detect and destroy any PS4 games in the vicinity. PSP and Vita games to console, since they sure as hell ain't supporting their handhelds. Yeah. They never really supported their handhelds
We've
very
been
well.
expecting you. Please follow me. She's instructed me to take good care of you before she arrives. Your shoulders must be aching.
I
I'm
had
sure
a
I can help
PSP for a
loosen you
long
up before
time,
Leonie arrives.
but I used it mostly for watching movies. I had the Daxter game. I liked playing that.
Sure you don't want to reconsider?
The High Priestess could be in grave danger. We don't have time for this.
Your loss? Fine. I'll fetch the scout and have them give us their report.
Luigi's Mansion
Leonie
3?
said
What,
something
is that
about
on
the scouts
Switch?
and their report. Where are they?
Leonie is done with you.
Malaka!
That's enough charades, priestess.
Alright.
We'll finish the job.
Leonie's done with you, Miss Dios. Now die!
Oh, you're gonna start like that, are we?
You'll die for that!
Come on. Come on. Wow, we're like just like trading blows. Had both, and I frickin' loved the hell out of them. The Vita was like a mini PS3. It was perfect, but Sony frickin' abandoned it because it didn't need it. Yeah, they really did. And now they're like, what? They're out of production now. How good is Nintendo Switch? I don't know. But if you're asking Bill, I'm sure he can tell you. I again, I would love a Nintendo Switch. I just don't have the time.
You, what's going on?
I was just doing as I was told. Theoni told me to take you to the garden. Please don't kill me.
6 minutes, guys.
Why did they attack me? I freed these men myself.
Guys
Theoni
and gals.
played you like
At least
Sigurd the
here in
High
my time
Priestess.
zone, in the
The
Central Time
captain you
Zone.
killed was a leader for her sister's reinforcements. And the poison was to be
Suppose I
used
should play
against
my
you. You
my
proved
Pearl
too
Jam
dangerous.
music.
I'll show that snake exactly how dangerous I
I
am.
usually play Pearl Jam near the
Why
right
is
near
Theoni
the
doing this to her own people?
Theoni hates her sister. She's been second best all her life.
So she
right
joined
before the
the cult to take
countdown.
power?
I never expected her to take it this far.
I can't even spell. Let's see. I really gotta look it up. Come on. There we go. You're probably gonna be able to hear this. I don't know. Yeah, 'cause you're on Mountain Time, right? So yeah, it's about 5 minutes till. So I'm gonna pause it and gonna play this a little bit here. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but man, I sound all nasally. So 2019 is almost over. I'm 44. I mean, I'm halfway to 88. I'm listening to myself. Jesus Christ. So what do you guys have for like traditions that you do for New Year's? Because this is listening to Pearl Jam's Alive is something I do every year. It's silly, but I've been doing it for over 20 years. I got a thumbs down on my live stream. I wonder who did it. There was this guy. Yeah, this guy named Systemic Racism that showed up early on it. I don't know if you guys remember that. But I don't know. You know what? I don't. Oh, I think I might know who did it. That's awesome. Because they didn't make any comments. Maybe it was that bitch from Australia. I don't usually like to use that kind of language on here, but I mean, as far as like talking about somebody else, but yeah, it might have been the drunk from earlier. But I know that that girl from Australia is doing like a live stream or something like that. Yeah, I didn't say I love you back. I didn't want to. I didn't want to encourage the drunk in Australia. Oh, that was Pearl Jam, so I listened to it. The thumbs up or upside down. That's good. All right. Well, it's for me. It's less than 2 minutes away from from 2020. It was a really good year. I met all of you guys. Um, so I want to thank you guys for being part of the channel, and I know we don't all really know each other or anything, but I correspond with a lot of you almost every single day, and it means a lot. We hit 1,000 subscribers this year, which is crazy. We're almost to 1,200. Um, and that was my real goal. 1,200 was the number I wanted because it's the same number of people in my town. Um, and even though I'm kind of taking a break from regular content and just doing game streams and talking comics, talking comics a lot this week. Um, it's just been really nice getting to meet all of you guys, and I know a lot of us met on Gino's channel. Man, I wish Gino was getting more traffic on his channel. I really do. I've been doing, certain things like The Witcher and Watchmen and his Dark Materials and The Expanse a little bit, and they were getting me good numbers, and I owe a lot to him, and yep, it's 2020 now. I hope the new year is good to me too. I hope the new year is good to all of you, and like I said, I hope Gino can get some more traction on his channel, and I need to do some stuff with him pretty soon. I want to see if he's gonna go to C2E2 this year. Yeah, Paul, Happy New Year. Yep, Happy New Year, Paul. Everyone. I don't have fireworks. Yeah. I mean, and I'm the only one awake, I think, in the house right now. So I don't want to make too much noise. But 2019's gone, and it's the year of 2020. I mean, I always thought that was a joke. Like when I was like, I'll never see. Like 2020 was always such a long. That's like it was a fantasy number. But this is the year, everybody. Okay, that we're gonna have a full month of 420. That's all I'm saying. It will never happen again. Well, not for another like what? Like another 100 years that we'll have a full month of 420. So there's that to look forward to. And here in Illinois, starting today, it's legal now. So tomorrow, maybe I should go to a head shop or something or whatever. I don't know. But that'll be fun. 4/4/2020, man. It's gonna be crazy. Like I said, man, it's legal now, so I don't know where to go though. That's the funny thing. I think there's some places like about half an hour from me, but maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow. I got a project. I got to set up my my new comic book area. I hope I get another 1,000 subs in 2022. Be sure it's natural stuff if you do. Some of that synthetic stuff can be bad for you. Yeah, I heard that. Um, and whenever I donate plasma, they ask me if I have since the last time I was in there. And I didn't even know what they were talking about. Is that the vape pen stuff? Because I was using that stuff for about a year, close to it. No, not that. Maybe like 6 months. I don't partake, but I'm happy about it because I have a friend with chronic pain. Yeah, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm happy about it. It's because my dad has chronic pain, and while he may never smoke a joint in his life, I am definitely going to be slipping him some edibles. Trust me. And when he wakes up and when he goes to sleep and sleeps all the way through the night, and I'll tell him, well, you want to know why? Let me tell you something, man. I want to get him some edibles for sure because he's in constant pain. I don't even know how he does it. I really don't. There's nothing I can do for him. But I don't know. So I don't even know where we left off.
I'm
Okay.
going to kill this traitor.
She's on her way to kill the High Priestess at the altar, north of the temple. You'll have to hurry.
The altar. Good. Aphrodite will have a sacrifice tonight.
Do you trust the face you see in your reflection?
Okay.
I don't.
Oh, it's the girl that wanted me to sleep with her. Okay, well, she's done. Alright, how far away is she? Now, okay, when we get to this part and take care of her, that'll probably be the end of the stream, but, oh wow, she's way the hell up there. But, so preemptively, I'm going to say thanks to everybody for being here. Anybody who was here earlier. People that are here now and aren't even commenting. That's fine, you don't have to say nothing. Some of you are probably just here to watch the game, I don't know. But it's always the hot chicks that are the bad guys. Oh, great. Okay, look. Everywhere I go, these freaking bounty hunters. I mean, I could always pay off the debt so that they wouldn't hunt me down, but I kind of feel like that's cheating. Like, I can do this. I can do this without them getting involved. But everybody that's here, everybody that was here, everybody that watches this in the future, I want to thank you for being a part of this. And oh yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to season 2 of The Boys. She's having like a party up there. Alright, I'm going to try to sneak up on her. I feel like I was...
Twins? Don't move, or I'll cut you both down!
Thank the fates. They were going to kill me and blame it on you. Strike the Oni down. She's the Oni. Her jealousy and bitterness have driven her to work with the cult. My own sister. This is madness. She's the Oni, and she's conspired with the cult to use...
Season 2 of The Boys, absolutely, man. I mean, I showed you these, didn't I?
Of my success, mercenary.
The,
Living in my shadow has finally broken her. Kill her now. Lived in my shadow. I loved you, the Oni. I never wanted to be your superior.
And Garth Ennis, the writer,
Must kill
he's
him
doing a
before she
killer
lets the
job
cult
on
take over
Punisher
Kiefer.
Soviet right now.
It pains me, but it must be done. You wouldn't feel a thing, you monster. I'm not sure you ever have.
The High Priestess will know what was in the note from her
So after I'm
handmaiden.
done taking care of
Do
this
not trust the
situation,
fates.
that'll be
How
the
could
end
you
of it.
possibly know that? Her end must have been so tragic she renounced the fates. The poor girl, it was all my fault. I sent her to spy on you, and you had her killed when she threatened to expose you. Don't listen to her lies. I am the High Priestess.
I could just kill you both. Maybe I should.
Kill us both? You truly think they care which one of us lives or dies? She speaks true. By the fates, with both of us dead, the cult will simply send their own High Priestess to fill the void. You would know what the cult would do, wouldn't you, Snake?
What if I let you settle this yourself?
Walk away and you'll have more blood on your hands. The Oni will surely slay me. Snake! She knows I am the one who will perish. If you do nothing, the fall of Kithira will be all your fault.
Enough!
Slay the Oni where she stands. Do the right thing, Misthios. Slay the Oni.
Shut up! You haven't fooled me. It's over, Theoni.
You idiot! Aphrodite, aid me! Die! Oh!
I don't even care if I'm right. I feel like that was one of those riddles where...
This is the note I gave the High Priestess.
By the fates! What have you done, my beautiful stranger?
You snake!
You slayed Kithira's dear High Priestess. They're going to be very cross with you.
And now I'm going to kill her sister.
I won't go down as easy. I bite, remember? I always bite!
Hey, stop! I'm going to break you! Now! Ah!
I will feed your eyes to the birds.
Damn, that guy's got a solid-ass weapon.
Are you trying to hit me? God help you when I catch you! I see her there! Now I've got you!
Oh shit, they're gonna kill me because I can't get away fast. I have too many things. I need to like jump off a cliff or something. Let's see if I can quickly... I don't think they're gonna let me dismantle anything. Alright. Now I... Alright, so we took out the cultist. She's gone. We got a new guy there. And this person... The sage is a mystic. The sage has been absent a long time. The sage is investigating ancient ruins. Well, anyway, I think after 2 hours and 36 minutes, it's about time to go. We're already 12:13 after. I stayed up way longer. I can't believe we made it this far. But thank you guys again for being here. I know that, some of you are just writing down Pokemon lists. Whoa. You hear Juarez? They're starting off quiet, but they're building up. Before I get killed by these bounty hunters, I'm gonna have to end this stream. It's funny, like I've killed a lot of mercenaries in this stream. I got killed by a couple of mercenaries in the stream. But I know that you guys had plenty of options to go to for your YouTube needs this evening. I want to thank you for choosing to let me be a part of your New Year's. That means a lot. It really does. So with that, as I run away from bounty hunters trying to kill me, we'll put an end to those people shooting guns are loud out here. So you guys got guns and fireworks, and I have the quiet countryside. Yeah, maybe you will hear some coyotes outside. I don't know. But thanks everybody for being here. I'm going to stop the stream now and go to bed. So have a great night, everybody. It's 2020. And we'll see you guys on the next stream. Tomorrow is going to be comic books and Kingdom Hearts 3. We're going to do some of Kingdom Hearts 3 tomorrow. So have a good one, everybody. Bye. Have a good YouTube, Bill.